A former soldier has told a Sydney court he saw Ben Roberts-Smith shoot an unarmed Afghan man in the back in an exhibition execution. The decorated veteran wanted people to see. Key points. A former elite soldier described the of an unarmed Afghan man as an exhibition execution. A former elite soldier described the of an unarmed Afghan man as an exhibition execution. Person 24 told the court, good soldiers had been adversely impacted by Ben Roberts-Smith's alleged actions in Afghanistan. Person 24 told the court, good soldiers had been adversely impacted by Ben Roberts-Smith's alleged actions in Afghanistan. Ben Roberts-Smith denies all allegations in the reporting. The former Special Air Service Regiment soldier, codenamed Person 24, became emotional as he described the heartbreaking impact he said Mr. Roberts-Smith's alleged actions during the war in Afghanistan had had on his colleagues. Mr. Roberts-Smith is suing the Sydney Morning Herald, The Age and the Canberra Times newspapers, claiming he was defamed when allegations of unlawfulings, bullying and domestic violence were 2018. Person 24 yesterday told the federal court that he saw Mr. Roberts-Smith shoot the unarmed Afghan in the back with a machine gun outside a Taliban compound during a mission in April 2009. Mr. Roberts-Smith denies the allegation and says a man he was an armed insurgent whom he had engaged legitimately. Today, Person 24 stood by his evidence and said Mr. Roberts-Smith had no reason to exit the compound with the Afghan man. He described it as an exhibition execution that Mr. Roberts-Smith wanted people to see. Person 24, who was called as a witness by Publisher 9 Entertainment, told the court that good soldiers had been adversely affected by Mr. Roberts-Smith's conduct. Asked under cross-examination by Mr. Roberts-Smith's barrister, Arthur Moses SC, which soldiers he was referring to, the witness identified one colleague in particular, Person 4, who he had personally encouraged to complete the SAS selection process. He is a great person, the witness said, before becoming emotional. And to see how his life has been turned upside down by the time that he spent in the regiment and the people that he spent it with. I find it heartbreaking, Mr. Moses. Person 24 told the court that Person 4 had also been adversely affected by the experience of being called to give evidence in the defamation case. Knowing Person 4 and the duress that he was under post all this happening, I know that he was struggling with his family, and I saw in the papers that, as you are doing to me, you are suggesting that because he is on some form of medication that he's not fit to be a witness, he said to Mr. Moses. The court has heard Person 24 is on medication, including for depression, and is dependent on alcohol. Person 24 rejected a suggestion from Mr. Moses that his account of the 2009 mission did not happen. You can put whatever you like to me. I'm just telling the story, giving my evidence as I saw it happen on the ground, he said. I know it's your job to discredit me, but I'm doing my best as well. Mr. Moses followed up, you're here to tell a story. No, that's not correct, Mr. Moses, the witness replied. The trial, before Justice Anthony Basanko, continues.